Hey there, my fellow reckless pirates. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Scrappy Privateer, Episode 8, Abaddon. There's also something... Oh, a Hyperion gunship. Next to the, Corona. I probably don't care about a Hyperion. I mean, they're really good gunships. This one's just super broken. And once I have the capacity to undemod ships, it's so low on the totem pole to undemod tiny little frigates that I would probably never waste the undemodding on them. Meaning that there's just not a reason to get them. So we're done with Cha. And, continue surveying or run some missions. I'm going to head up to Beta Shethi Ma or whatever it's called. It's got a crazy name. But I will pivot to do something else if you guys vote for that. And we have 1 more minute on the raffle timer. There's not going to be anything here. There is a point of interest on the other side of the star, but no planets. I mean, you could see the planets from the galaxy map. Exploration is like a drug in the game. Yeah, I mean, I found a Paragon and elite troop transport. I've been finding some nice stuff. Oh, equipment cache? With hyperspace topography? Extended shields, awesome. Operations center, nah, probably not going to use that. Shield convention mod front, sure. Valkyrie troop transport blueprint, pretty cool. And Atlas super freighter, very cool. Survey it is. Survey says survey. So it's also worth noting that generally speaking, the habitable worlds are going to be around yellow and red stars. So if you're really trying to min-max finding habitable worlds, there's a medium warning beacon here. Your best bet is to go to worlds that are got good class stars. So this is probably not going to be a good survey world or colony world because it's got a bunch of danger here. There is a desert though. What is up? Oh, these are all remnants? Yeah, they're all sort of like dormant remnants. That's a big old desert world. I don't even have enough people to survey this. It's an extreme weather world, so it's not one that could benefit from the Fullerene spool, but it does have ruins. I just don't have the crew to actually run the survey, so I can't survey it, in other words. And that's probably all that's here. No, there's some other stuff near the star. You like the lumberjack look? Thanks. Stupid little hound. There's something else too. Now, again, heavily damaged frigates is just of very low interest. And my Now I'm not getting that stipend anymore, which is my monthly expenses were 14K rather than getting like 5K per month. So they've run out. I'm sitting on about $1 million, so I'm not worried about that yet. But it will become a factor as I'm not making passive income anymore. All right, someone was chasing me in here. They didn't follow me in though. Bunch of Luds. This is a Lud-controlled solar system. So they were probably trying to tithe me or attack me. I will pay the tithe, because I've got the money. Oh my god, can you freaking piss off? I just paid you already. So that world is barren and doesn't have ruins, so I don't care about it, don't need to survey it. And this one is irradiated, doesn't have ruins. So let's get out of here. The solar system sucks, and they already cost me 18,000 just to exist. At some point, attacking those Luds, those Pathers, is probably going to be a bit of a benefit because they. Oh god, a neutron star. Because they're usually pretty easy fleets to destroy, and it's a good way to level up once I have more combat ships in my reserves. And forgot the waffle again, yeah. Because I'm bad at that. I get distracted. I feel like normally I have the raffle timer, like... Oops, I didn't mean to roll that. But I'm not going to renege on that. Asiac, you're going to win something. That's not the button I meant to hit. I meant to refresh the eligibility. So eligibility is refreshed, and after this fight, I'll make sure to do it. The stupid ship just EMP'd all of my weapons, knocking them out. It's like 2/3 of my heavy cannons are knocked out. You can see they're orange. Oh, they're green now, so they're online. I don't have, like, my ship ruggedized for EMP. And this enemy ship has a bunch of EMP suppression lasers. So it's just a very obnoxious fight. Because when I'm burn driving to try to catch up to it, I can't raise my shields. Oh, the Mule's here with me, though. The short-range teleport is, yeah, definitely the annoying bit. But I'm whittling it down. It's almost dead. Alright. Of course, this other Mule decided to attack the enemy that was on me, leaving the other Mule, like, completely undefended. So I hope that other Mule fares well. I'm racing back to it as fast as I can. I should have realized that Mules are dumb, pilots are dumb, and I should have given them the order to, like, stick together or whatever. Yep, he's about to be destroyed. Doesn't necessarily mean I won't be able to recover it, but it will be costly. Hang in there! No. Rip. Bye-bye, Statistic. You are disabled. So disabled is better than destroyed. Disabled, ouch. This ship packs a punch. Disabled just means, it has to be recovered. Destroyed means you have a chance to, like, lose it. Alright, Mule, can you actually attack this Glimmer? You're just, like, hovering around doing nothing right now. And this Glimmer is, like, fluxing me out. Now, I do have my Reaper torpedo launchers on auto-fire, and I guess have not enabled it. Oh, they're gonna flame me out, aren't they? Yeah. Alright, I might need to pull the glimmer. I might need to kill the glimmer first, because otherwise they're just gonna keep knocking my engines out. The problem is the mule that... Oh, and there you go. I have a flame out. So I have no engines. The mule that I have is also just, like, slow. So... it can't keep up. I would love to dump flux, though. Come on, mule. Frickin' shoot at something, please. For the love of God and all that is holy. Fire! What are you doing, pilot? Are you paid off by the AI core? Did they promise you AI drugs? Like, what are you doing, man? They promised lots of Bitcoin. Probably Dogecoin. Given how stupid my pilot is, they'd fall for something like that. Get back here! Here we go. Come on. Flux him out! Flux him out! Alright, I'm gonna... Actually... defend yourself. I'm gonna try to just high pressure this glimmer. Because it's just... it's faster than me, but if I can... if I can keep the pressure on, I won't, you know... No, it's getting away from me. It's gonna vent. And I did hear the raffle timer. It is off, but like I can't raffle anything right now. Yes! That was a good burn drive. I need more like frigate missiles. Missiles that are better at mass targeting swarmer missiles. That could be effective. Oh, there we go. I overloaded it. All your systems are belong to us. And then there was one. The issue is, like, I can only use salvaged weapons, so I can't design anything intentionally meta, because I only have access to whatever I destroy. So... it makes it really difficult to, like, have any intentionality with ship design. It's just like, I get what I get. And that's it. Oh, you're done. If I could turn faster. Alright, there we go. The mule might have gotten damaged a little. But, oh well. C'est la vie. Got a skill point. And got some crew. And this was a treasure trove. So, Claw Wing, Perdition Wing, Aurora class, some LUDs. Oh, I'll leave that there for now because I can't learn it if I pull it in. A cryo-arithmetic engine. So this allows me to be installed on a patrol, military, or high command. And if the world is hot or extreme heat, increases... So if I want to protect my systems with a very powerful fleet, let's say I find a solar system with a very habitable world that is farmable, that also has another planet that, let's say, is volcanic, that is very hot, that has a lot of minerals to be mined, like transplutonics or volatiles. The cryo-arithmetic engine is great to install into a high command on a hot world, so that the fleets launched by that colony are very powerful. Also, the pristine nanoforges, which allow you to make the nicest ships, will pollute worlds that are habitable. So if you want to make a big fleet, you want a hot, non-habitable world to launch ships from, essentially. High sensor resolution sensors. Oh, let's... Adaptive phase coils, good for phase ships. Efficiency overhaul, which is good for everything, for the efficiency of... So that's something that I'm probably going to roll out to my ships, because it doesn't require a dock, if I recall correctly. Solar shielding, reducing solar energy, and this is amazing for beam ships. Beams do more damage and can deal hard flux. So, awesome finds here. Soul net ice! Yes, yes, yes. So this allows me to farm better, as long as the worlds don't have volatile or transplutonic ores. I am getting lucky. Then we have escort package. So ships. So this is new, I recall. This was added into 0.97, so that if you are escorted, when the ship within, so when this ship is within approximately 1,000 SU of a larger friendly vessel, increases the ship maneuverability by 25% and top speed by 10%, and also increases ballistic energy weapon range by 20%. So essentially, if you are in a capital ship and you have a lot of smaller ships on escort, you put an escort package in, you've just amped up the small ships that are escorting you to become way more deadly. And then also there's the S-mod bonus of destroyers, reduce the amount of damage taken by shields by 10%. So if you have a bunch of escorted destroyers to a cruiser or capital ship, they become very dangerous. So that's a very nice package to find. Also, like, we're getting a pretty decent amount of weapons and fighter wing escorts. So when we do it a refit, we'll be able to actually put some nice things in. All right, I'm going to cross over the star to get to the rocky ice world. And you have to put the packages on the escorts too, yeah. Good to know, because I'm right when I say that it was added into 0.97. That's brand new, right? I don't recall ever seeing that in 0.96, and I spent a lot of hours playing 0.96. There's 2 planets in this system. Hey, a desert. Could be good. There's also the skill point. So I'm going to work towards hull restoration. So industrial planning would let me... I'm going to do it. Because right now I'm working towards trying to govern something. So that's going to help me make more money off the worlds that I govern. Even though it provides 0 benefit right now, as soon as I start colonizing, there will be a bit of a benefit. And that way I don't have to pay oh, what's that? That way I don't have to pay administrators. Oh, it's a bounty. Because paying administrators can be very, very costly when you're just starting. So this looks like a really big world, so I might not be able to serve. Oh, we have enough people. So it's decivilized, widespread ruins, rich ore, extreme weather. So this is not a good colony candidate. It has really high hazard rating for a desert. Ion Pulsar and Cyclone Reaper. I like Cyclone Reaper launchers. They're very, very strong. Even though they got nerfed this patch a little bit, they're still amazing. Super, super deadly. Another corrupted nanoforge. Surveying equipment, if we want to survey cheaper. Not bad. Advanced optics is a really good one, extending the range of beam weapons. Putting that on the Paragon I have would be Laser Ball of Doom. Oh, I am over carry capacity a bit. What do we ditch? Ditching supplies feels so wrong, but I'm going to do it because I have a lot of them. Stabilize shields. Not bad either. Reduces the amount of soft flux from just idling shields. Wouldn't say it's my favorite, but not terrible. So it existed before 0.97, but it sucks, so nobody cared. Good to know. Let's keep going. Heading out to Abaddon. Yeah. There's also a distress signal from Abaddon, which could be a trap, or it could be legit. Generally speaking, it's the closest gravity well to the star. And when I clicked on the closest jump point gravity well to the star, I was threatened with a bad time. Two fulgence? Oh. I'm going to disengage with the story point, and then try to be a little bit more cautious about how close I let these guys get to me. The problem is I'm tugging around that, oh, you know what? Yeah, I am absolutely just ripping through my story points here. Let's get the hell out of here. I hate this. Piss off, you monkeys. Or actually, you're not monkeys. Alright, you know what? I'm going to engage this group. If I die, I die. I'll have to save scum. But YOLO. It's a larger fighter group than I have to face before, and I don't have really any of my fighter ships. And Fulgence can be trouble, especially for like a ship as underpowered as mine. And of course, my Reaper launchers, the AI was just like, launch them! It's like, alright, that's just not an effective... Yeah, I'm already overloaded. Well, at least, the good news is I'm getting my story points back, because I am not surviving this fight. Yeah, I'll just save myself the time and just hit continue. So, the warning beacon for Abaddon was correct. Let's just let's stay away from Abaddon. Yeah, so the reason why I was getting caught there is tugging along this super slow Colossus that we found makes it so that I can't get away from anything at all, like ever. So there's some remnants in this solar system, but they're not active, or at least not mega fleets of curb stompers. And this planet's boring. At least it was calm. At least I didn't get ganked. So we're heading into a neutron star system, which is often annoying because they blast you. Why not leave the Colossus at home? I could. It would require me to do a round trip, like, out and back. So I'm just not doing it because I want to save myself time. Oh, God, okay. That's cool. Warp in and immediately get nuked to the face. However, there's a mining station and a dram tanker here. Come on, mining station, have some treasure. Integrated point defense AI. Not bad if we want better point defense AI. There's an absurd amount of ore and metals here, so they were obviously refining. But I don't have the space for this stuff. So I'm having to even leave transplutonics behind, which are worth quite a bit. Accelerated shields, not bad either. So it actually might be time to turn back and go home, considering my Storage is pretty full. And then I can actually ditch the... info about a supply cache. I can ditch the Colossus so I'm not so slow, because I couldn't outrun anything to save my life. A mudskipper with crew in it. Alright. Sensors don't pick up anything of interest left. So maybe just because there's one more in this constellation, I'll just do this last star and then head home. So, what do you want me to do once I head home? I can survey, I can do missions, or I can colonize a potentially temporary system. So what I could do is I could go back to that terrain eccentric world and with the rich soil and colonize it for some farming. Okay, this is heavily guarded by something very dangerous. I'm gonna save and then like dip my toe into this system, but it's probably another remnant system that is full of horrors. Oh my god! So there's a water world there that is potentially habitable, but it's kind of a moot point because of how hellish the neighbors are. And I'm just gonna quick save because there's no way I'm outrunning this, and they're just gonna keep deleting me into smithereens. I ought to, so that I don't have to keep save scumming, not even bother going into those high danger systems, because time and time again it's just like immediate death. I will, however, recover this Eradicator. So, finally, now that you're pivoting towards the colonizing a potentially temporary system, let's name some stuff, right? So, Asiac, I promised you something. So here you are, the Eradicator. And then I'll do the giveaway timer for the other stuff that there is. So there's some captains. Or actually, you know what? A better thing to name you after would be a captain. So I'll do that. So you're going to be this captain. And then we have some other captains to name. So good luck. Good luck in the raffles. So I am... head back to start colonizing. So I'm going to head to Corvette. Oh, you know what? I'm going to be out of fuel. So what I'm going to do is... there's no slipstreams. So I might intentionally get stormed to speed up so I can get home quicker. Oh, don't... oh, God. Being harassed. So what ends up happening if you're out of fuel is you drift to the closest gravity well. So as long as I can get pretty close to Nakara, I'll drift into Nakara and be fine. Which I'm okay with. But yeah, it was really time to turn back. I was not watching my fuel count well. So now I'm out of fuel. So I'm just being dragged to the nearest gravity well, but it happens to be an inhabited system, so we're okay. And I'm not even dragged into the star, which is like lucky. Because sometimes you're just dragged into the star and then you have to burn all of your supplies to get away from the star. But nope, we're good. We're good. Alright, so you guys want me to start colonizing? I will do that. And let's buy some fuel. So black market. If I sell this at Yama, I make more money, so maybe I'll just do that. Oh no, this is Yama. I'm not gonna think about it too hard. I'm just gonna sell my black market stuff here. Yep. I will be scanned, I know. Because I just did a lot of black market trade. Actually, you know what? They're busy fighting someone. Who are they fighting? Maybe Tritac? Or Persean League? Man, they're at war with a lot of people. So they're a little busy and they're distracted. So I was able to do some black market trades and they didn't even notice. That's a lot of fuel, black market fuel. Now we're moving. So let's go over to Corvus, pick up the ships that we need for colonization, and then head to the terrain-eccentric world to set up an initial colony so that I can actually start to do refits and repairs. And with the refits and repairs, it can then become maybe a little bit reasonable to pick some fights with like Luddic Path or some remnants or something to level up some more. All right, let's auto fit. At some point, it will make sense to also strip all of my ships and then auto fit them in the order of importance. Like first the Paragon, and then the cruisers, and working our way down the line so that the ships that we don't much care about don't get nice stuff. The other thing I could do is for like civilian transports like this one, install there's nothing I really can install, actually. Never mind, take it back. I was gonna say like install cargo, but that requires docks. All right, I did hear the raffle, so just a second. Let me wrap up what I was doing. So we'll start with the captains. So we have this aggressive one, Bloodmess. Oh, that's a really good name for an aggressive captain. And then this captain as well, Wishbringer. Cool. That's all of the captains we've got. Then we have some ships. I will start with the nice Eradicator here. Destroy with Roy. All right. I'll do the Colossus, which is the GMT. The civilian transport. And I think that's all I needed to do. Yep. We are all caught up. I don't really care about ordnances on this Colossus, so I'm just going to fill it with vents and capacitors because I don't want to bother putting weapons down. I don't have anything to hydrate with. I think my wife's working on the next batch of coffee, so I'll hydrate as soon as I get access to a liquid. So now I need to make sure that my personnel capacity is above 1,000 max, which it already is, but being well above 1,000 will allow me to colonize and then also have a fleet that still works once I'm done. So ships with max crew with a lot of overhead room with skeleton crew. So like for instance, the Marauder has a max crew of 250 with a skeleton crew of 150, meaning that I can have 100 extra crewmen that don't necessarily need to be deployed, so that it's a good bang for my buck, in other words. Like the Paragon here has a max crew of 1,000 and a skeleton crew required of 520. Or is that 640? But either way, it's enough of an overhead that I can take the Paragon with me as a colonizer. So I'm just looking at all these ships. And here's a funny one. The max crew of this Scorpio is 13 because it has compromised or degraded life support, but it needs 15. So it can't even support itself. And that's almost true of this Wolf as well. Almost true of this Dram. This Tug breaks even, although I'm going to want the Tug just to be able to move a little bit faster. So I'll also take Marauder. Again, that's also true of variants. So yeah, a lot of these ships are really terrible to colonize with. So I'm just cherry picking the ones that will actually get me over the goalpost. So now I have my colonizing crew. So it requires a skeleton crew of... Actually, I have more overhead. So what I need my skeleton crew plus 1,000 is ideally. So if I can leave behind some extra ships... Oh, no, I need to bring the Paragon. Actually, maybe I can leave the Paragon and bring some smaller ships that are more bang for my buck. That's a difference of 25. That's not helpful. Difference of -10. Difference of 25. Difference of 40? Oops, I took 2. Who else did I take? The Phaeton? Well, that's a difference of 10. That's fine. Difference of 10. Difference of 10. That's negative. All right. So a minimum crew of... So I need 10 more. Can I get 10 anywhere? That gives me 7. That gives me 25. So I guess I'll bring Prometheus? That's really expensive to bring. I'll bring the Hammerhead. Okay. So if I fill my crew completely, we'll be in a net positive situation. So now I'm dropping off everything that I don't need to bring with me. Taking as much crew that I had stored here and fuel so I can get to where I need to be. I'm also going to want to bring the Fullerene Spool. So I'm going to be able to benefit from the Soul Nanites of the Fullerene Spool immediately. And I just need to hire a lot more crew. So I need to go hopping from whoever will sell me black market crew to fill up the my ships so that I have excess people. And maybe black market fuel. I mean, you know, the hedge is totally okay with me black marketing, right? They're not the type to completely chase me and scan me. They wouldn't do something like that. They're doing something like that. And I'm smashing into every asteroid in that belt. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Scrappy Privateer, which originally streamed live on Twitch February 3rd and February 4th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that this is a series from a marathon stream, meaning that changes cannot be made to the series. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, a link can be found in the description of this video or also at Rhadamant.com. Additionally, in the description of this video is a link to the details about this series, if you're wondering about the scenario series rules or goals. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow privateers.